the things my best friend of 13 years did to me that made me cut her the fuck off. Also, this is your sign to stop keeping shitty people in your life just because you've known them a long time and you go way back. Because going way back means nothing if they treat you like fucking garbage. So number one, if I liked or showed interest or even got the slightest bit of joy out of something in this world, she had to fucking hate it. And I don't mean just hate it. She had to despise it. She loved to just go on and on about how terrible she thought the things I liked were every single time that we hung out. It was so fucking weird. It wasn't like dislike, like it was passionate hate. And I swear she would like half these things until I liked it and then she had to hate it. Another thing she would do is intentionally like reach and go out of her way to make me feel unimportant, not good enough, like etc., ugly, whatever the case scenario was, not interesting enough. Like she would just gas the living shit out of everyone around us, like all of our other friends, but make sure she never gave a single compliment to me. But when I say gas up everyone else, I mean like worship the fuck out of every single girl in the friend group except for me. I was like, girl, what did I ever do to you? And since she had that cute little era where she hated everything I liked, the only thing I ever really got from her was criticism, whether it was like about how ugly my outfit was or how stupid my style was or whatever the fuck. Like she literally wanted me to know how unimportant she thought I was. Like it was her fucking mission. And that's like a dumbass little thing girls will do if they're like jealous of you or they give you like I want to be you vibes, is they will purposefully just gas up every single person except for you, especially if they think you're like the prettiest person in the friend group or whatever. Not saying I fucking was, but definitely she thought I was because she made it her goddamn mission to make me feel unimportant. But as for the one thing we did have in common, we both always wanted to be YouTubers since we were super, super little. That solidified for me. And it eventually became my full-time job. And like immediately after my channel blew up, she tried to start her own channel, posted like 2 videos, and then fucking gave up. But ever since that, she's been breaking her goddamn back trying to get me to quit. I shit you not, this girl would call me up randomly and be like, I don't think you should continue social media. Like, internet hate can get really bad. Like, out of fucking nowhere. As if I've never, like, gotten internet hate. Like, as if I don't know what it is. Or if I have, like, a really good month with views or something, she'll be like, oh, social media is so oversaturated. Like, I really think you should, like, quit or, like, find something else. And that quote they say, that's, like, the only people that will talk you out of going after your dreams are the people that already gave up on theirs, is fucking accurate. Also, genuine question, like, are you fucking dumb? Like, you think I'm gonna, like, get off the phone with you and be like, she's right, I might get hate, I have to quit? Like, what the actual fuck? I hate when dumbass people call me telling me dumbass shit. Not to mention, when I was going through one of the most toxic relationships of my entire life, like, fully being, like, traumatized, she stopped being friends with me because I wouldn't break up with him. As if it's, like, that fucking easy. And I don't know, I don't care if y'all come for me for this shit. The way I look at it is, I will be there for my friends no matter if I fucking agree with it or if I don't. I'm not afraid to tell them if they're wrong, but even if I think they made a stupid decision, I will never fucking abandon them. After I finally dumped him, obviously she came crawling back into my life, and guess what the situation was? She was in her own little toxic relationship, and I was there for her like a fucking dumbass. Where was she when I was going through mine again? Oh yeah, she fucking left me. Can't even say anything though, because that's my own dumbass fault. Honestly, the list goes on and on forever, but this is getting a little long, so let me know if you guys want a part 2. But always remember, just because you've known that they existed a little longer than the next guy, doesn't mean that they're still not a shitty person. All of the things my best friend of 13 years did that made me cut her the fuck off, part 2. By the way, thank you for 20k hobknockers. There are 20,000 of you. I have so many more stories to tell. So if you resonate with any of these, just hit the follow button and become a hobknocker. Nut. Don't ask me why this happened because I couldn't fucking tell you still to this day. She was a part of a group chat when I was in high school that was literally just made to make fun of me for dyeing my hair blonde. It quickly went from being about hair to them literally harassing me on Twitter, in person, taking photos of me, to the point where I ate my lunch in the freaking bathroom. So fucking embarrassing, but like, these girls made high school living hell for me. And you wanna know the funniest part about it all? Guess who's blonde now? Every single one of them. Just never forget who did it first, baby girl. I'm just now realizing how fucking weird this next one sounds. She would stalk people who did me wrong in the past and send me like screenshots and life updates of them doing good. Like, are you okay? Oh god. One thing she was really good at was disguising literal constant shitting on me and putting me down as honesty. Ew. So half the time when she was like putting me down, I wouldn't even really like realize what she was doing and that she was doing it totally intentionally. But I do remember feeling like so fucking disgusting and drained after every time we hung out. Literally, even if we just went for a car ride, it would feel like the fucking life had been sucked out of me. I can visibly remember times where I just remember being so happy and then I like hang out with her and I'm so fucking sad after and just feel like shit about myself. My YouTube channel went viral in high school, so a lot of people always like hated me for that reason. I was very used to waking up to like a bunch of new tweets and like literal harassment towards me. And I will never forget this. Like, everyone knew we were friends. This random girl tweeted some long ass hate paragraph, just like the most vulgar things that you could think of. But at the end of it, she said she didn't like my shoes. So my ex-best friend decided to like and retweet the tweet. I'm like, girl, if you call yourself my friend, why are you liking tweets that are literally slandering me? And you will not believe what she said. I just liked it because I really thought those shoes were ugly. Girl, you're telling me you're willing to publicly humiliate me. People know that you're my friend. You're gonna join in on like the fucking hate train? Be fucking for real. What goes hand in hand with that is the fact that when I made my YouTube channel, I did not tell a single soul. I did not trust a single hoe. Because I was like, if anyone finds it, then that means that my videos are doing well enough to be seen, so I don't really care at that point. But little detective found it and told fucking everyone. She made fun of and shit on me so hard for having that channel. Like, you can imagine, when it blew up, she started kissing my ass again. When my YouTube channel was like in its prime, like blowing up like crazy, like 1 million views every video, it was honestly the only time I can recall her treating me like a human being. Period. She got what she wanted. She got her little rush of clout. And to this day, the most liked picture on her Instagram only has that many likes because I'm in it. And all of my followers went and liked it. She would always come to me and my friends for advice about her shitty relationship. And with the advice that we gave her in confidence, you know, we would say like, yeah, me and my boyfriend went through that and this is what we did. She would take and run with and tell everyone that our relationships were extremely toxic and we get treated like crap. And clearly it was just deflection because her boyfriend literally told her to not bring up marriage in front of him because it makes him uncomfortable. Also, a lot of y'all are asking me why I stayed friends with her for so long. Not that this makes it any better, but this was all spread out over a long period of 13 years. I never really had the time to sit down and put it all together. I'm not proud to say this either, but she was just one of those people where being her friend was easier than being her enemy. Now that I'm out of high school, I'll never have to deal with that dumbass hoe again. Story time if I finally cut off my toxic best friend of 13 years. I have new hair, by the way. I'm giving like Albert fucking Einstein right now, but when I take this roller out, it's gonna slide, I promise. Just want to start this off by saying our friendship was like extremely on and off. It would literally consistently do me dirty and then like come crawling back into my fucking life because she realized I wasn't doing anything dirty to her. And I was a good friend and she fucking needed me. And my dumbass took her back every single fucking time, as I do. Because one thing I love is people that treat me like fucking shit. But the last time we became friends, it was after she had just completely cut me off and ditched me for not breaking up with someone who I was in a toxic relationship and was literally like verbally me and mentally me. So she left me alone to die in that freaking relationship, which is fine, I guess. Randomly, I got a text one day asking me to go on a drive with her and get food. Of course, my dumb ass is like, yeah, I'll go. After she literally like cut me off, posted shit about me and all this shit for literally just being in a toxic relationship with a controlling ass person. As soon as I get in the car with her and we started talking, I quickly realized that the only reason she wanted to be friends with me again is because she found herself in her little own toxic relationship. And I'm guessing she felt like a piece of shit for treating me the way that she did when I was in mine. Like, yo really tried to confide on me on the first car ride when she cut me off for the same fucking reason. Like, are we okay? Are we good? Are you feeling good, babe? Things went smoothly for a while, as they do after you start being friends, after not being friends for a while. And then she quickly just started acting like her old self again. Like, yo would shit on me any chance she got. She, like, literally was already making fun of my style again, just like she did in fucking high school. And this is, like, a weird fucking core memory. I really don't understand why she did this, but I remember when I first started seeing my current boyfriend, Anthony, I was on the phone with her and she like drove to my court to sit and watch him pick me up. Don't really understand why she wanted to do that, but you know, go off, I guess. She ended up getting in a long-term relationship with a different boy who also happened to be toxic as shit. We would always like confide with each other about like relationship problems. Like Yo would literally ask me for advice. I'd be like, oh, I've been through that before. And then she would run her mouth telling everybody my relationship is toxic when she literally was trying to confide in me. Like, girl, do you feel okay? And since she wants to air out all my shit, I wouldn't be fucking talking because if I remember correctly, you asked your boyfriend to unadd his ex on Snapchat and stop talking to her because it made you uncomfortable. He agreed and then went to therapy and came back and said he needed to stand his ground more after talking to his therapist. He needs to stand his ground more about talking to his ex. Girl, and mine's toxic? I'm toxic? Okay. Anyway, let's not be fucking petty here. That's besides the goddamn point. As you guys know, I was in like a really dark place after my ex came into my life and like kind of ruined everything, fucked shit up. I was trying really hard to like rebuild my YouTube channel and like restart, and like I was really discouraged, honestly, and I was kind of going through it mentally. And this bitch would literally say to me on a daily basis, like, social media is like not a thing. Like, it's oversaturated. It's not worth it. You can't blow up anymore. Like, just completely discouraging me, like taking me while I was already down. And every single time I hung out with her, talked to her, I felt like complete fucking shit afterwards. I kind of just talked to Anthony and reevaluated and was like, this isn't someone that I like even really like. Like, this isn't someone that I enjoy being friends with. I don't like the way she moves in life. I don't like the way she can't keep her fucking trap shut. I don't like the way that she literally like talks down on like my shit. Like, I already have my fucking mom to do that. She would also just constantly talk shit about her other friends to me. And I just know damn well, if you're talking shit about your other friends to me, you're talking shit about me to your other friends. Like, girl, I just didn't have time for the fucking middle school games anymore. Like, I don't think that she's like a genuinely terrible person. I just think she's like extremely, incredibly insecure and deflects that onto literally everyone else. Also just immature in general. Like, she still does shit that fucking middle schoolers do, like talk shit, run around type shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want stopping being her friend to turn in this whole production and getting all this shit with her. Like, I really just didn't give a fuck. So I kind of just slowly distanced myself and then ended up never fucking talking to her again. She always thought that she could treat me any way she wanted, because she knew I would always come back and always be a good friend to her no matter what. All I did was take back the power for her to do that. Honestly, too much fucking damage has been done to even like have a conversation. I wasn't even gonna waste my time. And it wasn't even about what she did to me. It was more about like, I do not like this person. I do not respect this person. Like, I cannot be friends with this person. I didn't even realize till after like all the fucking bad energy she was like constantly manifesting to me. Yeah, people that don't like you are gonna manifest bad energy for you, but you letting them in on your lives and telling them details is going to help it like become true, become real. And y'all see the kind of shit that has happened after I cut her off. Like, I gained 30,000 followers in the past 3 days. My social media was completely dead, wasn't doing anything good when I was friends with these kind of people. It just goes to show that who you're friends with really does fucking matter. I'm just so fucking far past the point of just being friends with someone because I've known them forever. Like, if you were a bad person and have bad energy, you're fucking cut. I don't care. Just know that being friends with the wrong people holding you back is a real fucking thing. Whoa, okay, ice cream swirl. So be extra careful who you give your energy to.